I'm looking for Red Sonja. I am Sonja. Your sister's dying. Vina! Vina! They invaded the temple and took the talisman. Yes, we can talk later, Vina. Who took it? A woman in a golden mask. She... Which way did you go, Vina? North, south, Vina, Vina. She's dead, and the living have work to do. Her work, my work, are no concern of yours, and neither am I. Who are you, anyways? I'm Calador. I befriended your sister, remember? I'm a friend of yours, too. I thank you, Calador, but we do not need your help. I'll see that you are rewarded. I'm no mercenary. No one pays me. And if I think someone owes me something, I take it. You, the High Lord? Yes. But I couldn't bring it to the temple, because only women may touch it. But to see the talisman destroyed is still the duty of the High Lord. I see. I misunderstood. I thought there was some other reason. There was. No, I am under a vow. No man may have me unless they have beaten me in a fair fight. So, the only one that can have you is someone who has tried to kill you. That's logic. What are you doing? If you yield only to a conqueror, then prepare to be conquered, little Sonja. Don't be a fool. I don't want to kill you. Try it. Right? Who will stay here in the post of danger? Me? Here? I don't know what's coming out there. Nuh-uh. Coward. I'll take my chances in there. And I have to go. I will stay. Right? The gold, boy. Where's the gold? There is no gold. You have fine raiments, boy. They're almost as resplendent as my own. You expect me to believe that you're penniless? Aya. I thought princess was so perfect that they didn't have to practice. I was caught off guard by those ruffians earlier this morning. It won't happen again. And I was caught unarmed. I see. So, it need not be the end. I'm unarmed. Come at me. Aya! You are meant to be using your sword, remember? Cha! Ah, simple, isn't it? But it's not in the rule book. You see, fencing and fighting are two separate things, and you have to learn both. Will you teach me how to fence and how to fight? Would you please? Spoken like a true prince. Pay the woman, Falcon. By the looks of your kingdom, you can use this more than I can. Was she addressing me? Falcon, a word of advice. Take him over your knee and beat some manners into him. Okay, that's enough. I did this impression, just a little while ago, but my mic was not working. It just, when your computer updates, it disconnects everything. In fact, I should check. Okay, that all looks good. Alright, well, it's good now, so let's go check out this new Red Sonja picture. Apparently it is coming to theaters like in the middle of August, and then to digital in the end of August. I didn't know that. I thought this was like going to be direct to video. I saw a comment, not in this trailer but somewhere else, saying that it gives off Uwe Boll vibes. I'm a fan of Uwe Boll, and because now this would be my second time seeing it, I can kind of see that, but I think it's a little bit elevated in quality from a Uwe Boll film. Somewhat, I suppose. Maybe on par with the first, In the Name of the King. in my first impression, maybe I'll take an excerpt of that and just showcase that part where I showed, because I don't want to take it out again. It took me a while just to put it back on my shelf because of my OCD. But anyways, that's not important. Um, so I showed my In the Name of the King collection, right? Where it had 1, 2, and 3. The first one, the main star being Jason Statham. The second one, Dolph Lundgren, and then the third one was Dominic Purcell, right? Which I think the first one was the absolute best. All directed by Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll, he's someone who's known for directing kind of like low budget and somewhat like bad movies, you can say. Usually, he does video game to screen adaptations. So like In the Name of the King, which is a dungeon siege tale, based off the dungeon siege game. uh, House of the Dead, Blood Rain, and also he's known for pulling these. They may not be maybe the greatest of actors, but they're pretty popular actors of the time, and um, he pulls them together, and they're actors that you wouldn't imagine seeing in the same film working together. So, for example, you have In the Name of the King, you have Burt Reynolds as the king. You have Jason Statham, Matthew Lillard, Lily Sobieski, Claire Forlani, Will Sanderson, Michael Parr, Ray Liotta, who is now dead, Ron Perlman. All these people. Kristana Lokan, right? And Blood Rain. You have Kristana Lokan as Blood Rain. You have Michael Madsen, who is now also dead. Michael Parr. Ben Kingsley. Billy Zane in a minor role, Michelle Rodriguez. So um, so yeah, that's to give you an example of what I mean. Okay, and I know that back in, was it like somewhere around the mid 2000s, there was supposed to be a Red Sonja film directed by Robert Rodriguez and starring his girlfriend at the time, uh, Rose McGowan, right? But I think they broke up. And also the Conan film. Um, so maybe it wasn't. It had to have maybe been maybe closer to like the 2010s, somewhere around there, where there was supposed to be Red Sonja movie. But that Conan film, like a reboot of it, starring Jason Momoa, whom I will not forgive. I know it is not his fault, but I still blame him. I know it's not his fault, but because it's Conan, there's just some things I cannot forgive, and I cannot forgive him. Again, I know it is really not his fault, but still, to me, it is his fault. He fucked it up. He fucked up Conan. He made Conan talk too much. He's supposed to just be someone, you know, do you know who I am? Teramis. Queen Teramis. Not my queen. You have a queen. You're Sumerian. What do you want? I need your help. No. No? When you don't even know what I have to offer you, you have nothing that I want, something like that. Maybe they want to capture us and torture us, talk like that. That's how Conan is supposed to be. Wrong, Conan. What is good in life? To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of the women, right? Cram, I have never prayed to you before. I have no tongue for it. No one, not even you, will remember whether we were good men or bad, why we fought or why we died. No, only that few stood against many. That's what's important. I know valor pleases you, so I ask that you grant me one request. Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then to hell with you. He speaks like that. When he does say a lot of things, it's just something like that. Cram, something like that. Conan, I must be silence. It's just writing on the wall. Something like that. I love it. But that is the way Conan's supposed to be. Not that crap shit performance that Jason Momoa gave. Sorry. Okay, let's just go ahead and watch this.
Sonja. The earth is
So it's my second time watching this one.
grant me the power to find those who did this.
Now, okay, there were some things I brought up. First of all, I brought up how that looks a little bit too advanced, although, you know, it just looks too modern times, right, this technology. This is not, an apocalyptic world unless they're changing something here. In Red Sonja, I remember there was that machine, and by the way, I forgot to mention, Ronald Lacey was also in the Red Sonja. He played Toke in Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Nazi, but here he was, I think his nickname was like Spider or something like that, right? But I forgot his actual name in Red Sonja, but it stars also Ronald Lacey as a henchman to Queen Gedren, played by Sarah Douglas, right? But there was a part where Sarah Douglas says, lead them to the cave and unleash the machine on them. Your Majesty, the machine can be unpredictable. There is no guarantee that no one will come out of it, that everyone will come out of it alive. Something could go wrong. If it does, you will be its next victim. So it's a machine, right? Sonja! I can't kill it. It's a machine. Sonja, we have to blind it. It's our only chance, right? Some other lines, so bright tag, right? These are my lands. Those who wish to pass, pay me tribute. How much, Brightag? You mention money. Tribute, I say. The tender kind. All women must pay, Brightag. I see. And suppose that I refuse. Suppose instead I slice open that big fat belly of yours and take the key. You dare to mock at Brightag? It takes no mocking. But after I've killed you, will your warriors let me go free? When you've killed... Woman, I have killed, I think he said like 100 men. And out of that, only one of them lives, and he has no legs. You dare to mock at Brightag? Yeah, I think I fucked up the line a little bit, but something like that. Right? I'll feed your eyes to the birds, red hair. I don't need eyes to see you. I could smell you from 100 paces. Right? I'll tell the future with the entrails, red woman. I know my future. You have none. Okay, anyways, that's enough. All right, let's proceed. Sorry. That's a guy from Umbrella Academy. Shihan.
Why are you here?
And Mortal Coil, the Peter Jackson film.
To see my people again is all I dreamed of.
I can't wait for this.
I like this one. Very, very feisty, eh?
Yeah.
He wants us to fight, or we both die.
This is going to be badass. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, maybe that is Rona Mitra, because I saw her name is in the credits, but I couldn't identify her. That is Rona Mitra, okay? Rona Mitra, I saw her in the credits. Remember, it's my second time watching this. And I was trying to identify her in this trailer, when I went back, but this is her. Rona Mitra, if you've seen Doomsday, post-apocalyptic film, and I think it also stars... Alex DeLarge, whatever his name was, Roddy McDowell, not something. I can't remember his name. For a Clockwork Orange guy, that actor. But if you've seen Underworld: Rise of the Lycans, she's also in there. She played the daughter of Victor, right?
Let's die.
And that woman there who I thought was Lady Gaga, though, she looks pretty hot. She looks better than Lady Gaga, actually. Whoever she may be.
I will do what damage I can.
You know what?
Absolutely badass. Okay, now that looks like it's something I just noticed now. Is that a flashlight of some sort? What is going on here? What is that? have some weird technology here. Advanced.
You think that your gods can stop me from conquering the world beyond?
It won't just be their kings who suffer. It will be every tribe, every people who defy him.
I love that. Yes! I love that. When you flip like that. Matilda Lutz. Now, this actress, at first, you know, when I looked at her, God, hold on. I have to see that flip again. It's just so fucking badass. Yeah, I love it. And shoot the arrow. I love it. I thought this was Queen Maeve, and I should have freaking looked that up. I would still look it up, but I won't look it up now. But is that Queen Maeve? Matilda Lutz. I know that name.
I am here to fight!
You and all of your kind are relics from the past.
Relics from the past.
It's now or never.
Oh, there might be a twist, some kind of time travel.
Do you choose death?
Love it.
Never.
Now this looks like it could be slightly elevated than a Uwe Boll film. At the very least, on par with In the Name of the King.
These.
Oh, this
And
is
that
great.
protects.
Nothing. You can have this and these.
And that protects.
Nothing. The crowd will love it.
Yes. And I know I did. I will. And I say I did because you see her wearing it here, see? She's wearing it. And you see her coming out with it. Yeah. And when I look at the names here, Robert Sheehan, that is the guy that's from Umbrella Academy. He was a guy that can see the dead. And I think it was called like Mortal Engine, something like that. It's a Peter Jackson film. It was supposed to be a trilogy, but since it did poorly, they didn't continue with it. Aruna Mitra. But here's the thing, where is that Matilda Lutz? You know, oh, it's right here. Why is it? It's spelled differently here, like it's. Oh, okay, I see. It's just the font is weird looking to me. Okay, so I should look that up. Give me a moment. Okay, I was wrong. Dominic Ellington or something like that was Queen Maeve. This Matilda Lutz, I didn't really know a lot of her films. The only one is Rings. I've seen that one, but I don't remember much. That is why maybe her face was looking familiar to me. But anyways, I'm absolutely super freaking excited for this. And I have to see that flip one more time. I fucking love it when they do shit like this. God.
I am here to fight!
You?
Is that guy probably meant to be from the future or something? This is completely different plot, you know, from the Red Sonja one from 1985, was it? In that one, it starts off almost the same here, it seems. Like, when you look here, you hear the voice.
Sonja.
See?
The
Hear that
earth.
voice. It's like the fairy that, because at the beginning, I guess Sarah Douglas's character, which is, you know, Queen Gedren, kind of wanted her as a slave and like female lover or something, I don't know. And then she denied her, you know, Red Sonja, played by Bridget Nielsen, right? So she ordered, and then Red Sonja gave her a scar in the face, and then so she ordered her family killed and her like village burned, and all her soldiers raped Red Sonja. And then when she comes out of it after being raped, after, I don't know, maybe a day or something of being unconscious, then this fairy, what that voice like you heard sounds almost similar, came to her and said, you know, that, you know, she's going to grant her the strength, like in her right arm, the strength of like 10 men or something like that. So it blessed her. So the whole thing is her seeking Queen Gedren, you know, and stopping her because she took the talisman which can destroy the earth. This looks like it's something different. Anyways, I'm super excited, so thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you.